Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to another round of Way of the Hunter. We are going to jump back into Nez Perce Valley, although I have to admit that I don't really know where we left off. It's been a week, a very lovely week that I spent in Norway, but that also means that I have no idea where we left off, what time it was, what we were doing. I do remember we had some side missions left to do, but don't ask me which ones. We're at a campsite in the very south, okay. But pretty late in the day. Hey Tybo, how's it going? Let me actually have a look at my time tracking wolf to see which day we are in. Oh, we are in the last day of the 3rd year, okay. What missions do we have left to do? Oh, we have the elks too, but yes, that's what we were doing. We were hunting for elks. I remember that. We have to find one more elk. And we still have to find the 2-star moose. Mulebox, scope. That's gonna be when we get to the new day in the new year. We're gonna look at those. We still have to get all of our hairs. We do know where we can work on the 4-star wolf. Okay, and the badgers, yeah. So the easy missions that we have left over are the elks, both of them, and the 5-star mule bucks. And after that we might have to go and actually use the toolbox to go from herd to actually complete missions. We are gonna spend the rest of this in-game day, those last 2 hours that we have, just going up north against the wind from campsite to campsite in the hope that we can find the elk that we need and the mule deer that we need. If we can get those two, I'll be very happy, and then we can start the next year by doing all the farming intensive missions. So the scarp and the you will never find it. Oh, I will, I'm sure. Hello city, how's it going? I hope things were not too busy for you and home while I was gone. Also, apparently, one of the animals I saw while I was in Norway is also called a flying door in Danish. So I have no idea what you Danish are doing with your eagles, but apparently the white-tailed eagle also translates to flying door in Danish, and I have no idea why. Well, about 4 surprise patches, 2 surprise announcements, 4 delays, and a few other things. Well, at least they kept you on your toes. I'm sure I'll have a lovely time catching up tomorrow. Oh boy. I have not even looked at my Steam notifications yet to see how many Steam notifications I've missed in those 3 weeks. I don't think I want to look at that number. It's just gonna make me cry. Yes, Monday. My time reckoning is all completely screwed up because not yesterday. The day before yesterday, I had to get up at 3 in the morning so I could go to the place where I could see the orcas. And then there were another 2 days in the last week where I had to get up, where I actually had to stay up until 3 in the morning hunting for the aurora. So my sleep schedule and my time schedule is just completely fucked. But yes, Monday. Monday is when I'm gonna do all the lovely catching up and finding out just how much burnt down. Well, you get to make the presentation with home next week, so look forward to that. Oh, I actually don't mind that too much. I used to make so many presentations when I was in school and in uni. It's fine. Of course, I reckon I'll have to update a whole bunch of paperwork, which also fine by me. I have legal shit with every one of the T1s. Oof. Yeah, you enjoy that. You can have that. I don't want it. But yeah, it's already almost time, actually. I'm not gonna say for what, because I'm not sure if I can say it publicly, but thank you for reminding me that it's almost mid-November. God, this year has just gone. Oh well. Oh, we got wolves, but we already found that zone. What do we have over there? I heard some branches break. 220 to 240 meters. Whatever it is hiding in this area. It's gotta be at least tier 3. Knowing this area, it's probably either deer, elk, or wolves. And it's hiding somewhere in there. Let's see if we can get a glimpse of it with the drone. Is that actually looks like a deer. Right? Would be a bit further this way. I'm just gonna use the rattle caller and see if I can actually get it. Oops, that was the wrong one. No movement yet. But yeah, that looks like a deer. And a solo deer at that. And it's not responding to the caller, so probably not something we need. Let's double check. Yeah, that's not coming in. Just to double check that it's not an elk. Oh, now we should actually be able to get a view on it. It's a mule deer, and a young one at that, so we don't care. Because even if that was low fitness, we would not be able to use it for the mission. So we're just gonna move on. No drink zones anywhere. Okay. Oh, that's a parking lot that we discovered. Probably the parking lot for this campsite. Alright. Oh. I say no drink zones and immediately we run into a drink zone. That is very much my luck. Alright. Gotta keep moving. We only have about 2 hours of daylight left, which is not a lot when we're trying to cover about a mile worth of distance. Nothing back there. And nothing down there. Now we are in Highland territory, so if we're lucky we might run into some hares. But I think for the hares we're really gonna have to use an Echibus toolbox to actually find them, because hunting them once you have found them is not that hard. But the trick is actually finding them. Because hare zones are not very big and they are very close to each other, so if you find one zone, you can usually find the others easily enough, but finding that first zone, that is always a problem. Nothing up there. And nothing down here. I'm pretty sure at least one of these is a echo location as well. And then the remaining ones are over here in this area. Which we haven't explored a lot of this yet. Like, this is gonna come in handy when we get the final mission, where we have to find one of each deer. And if we're lucky, that might actually be the next mission after this elk mission. Oh, come on. Climb up. Hey, Landolin, how's it going? You're hunting the black sheep. I did already hunt the black sheep. So that one is already in my lodge. Well, he's in my taxidermy assistant, not yet in my lodge. I'm gonna take care of the lodge when we get to the end of the... at the end of Nesper's Valley, of the storyline and all the missions. Then we're gonna take whatever I shot and I'm gonna put it in the lodge. But yeah, black sheep is already done. Let me double check. Taxidermy assistant. Adult 50%. I think that's him. Yep. There he is, in all his glory. If I can, I'm gonna put him in a display case with my Mela wolf. If that's possible. If there's a wolf and bighorn sheep diorama. Right now I'm actually looking for mule deer and I'm looking for elk. And snowshoe hares. I won't say no to a snowshoe hare if I run into one. But usually I'm not very lucky with randomly running into hares. I have never seen a snowshoe hare. Like I said before, they... Oh, that's a black bear. I don't need a black bear. Once you actually know where they are, where the zones are, they are very easy to hunt. But finding the zones, that is the problem. Because the zones are very close to each other. Like all the zones of a herd are usually within the same 500-meter radius. And so unless you happen to run directly into that area, you're probably not going to find them. And it doesn't help that they don't drink at drinking zones. They just get all their fluids from the food that they eat. So you can't even go along the rivers and hunt them, because that's what most people in Way of the Hunter do, or most casual hunters in Way of the Hunter at least. They just go along the rivers and lakes, which will get you need zones for most of the animals, but it will not get you need zones for hares and birds. So that's what makes them a bit harder to hunt. But the snowshoe hares are very good if you're trying to get your break action perks for the shotguns, because they actually have pretty big lungs, so they're fairly easy to hit. But for now, I would really settle for a mule deer or a low fitness young elk. I've got a 5-star pheasant. Ooh, nice! Congrats. On Lintokoto or another map? On which map, Landalin? I'm asking because I know Lintokoto Reserve has a campsite mission for a 5-star pheasant. Nest pairs. Oh, nice. I think I'm already done with all my pheasant missions for nest pairs, so unless I run into a 5-star by accident, I'm not gonna go looking for it. That's a pretty nice view, honestly. What do we have here? Mule deer. Okay. Oh. I think I might have just spooked them. Yep, there they go. Whoops. Goodbye, mule deer. Maybe we'll get around to you later, because they are spooking into northwest direction, and we do have to go in that area a little bit later, so we might be able to get them when we go from this point of interest to this point of interest. So we may be able to come back to those in a little bit. That's unfortunate that we missed them for. Would have been nice to call them and see if we can get one. That's low fitness and either adult or mature, hopefully. But oh well. Thankfully the mule deer are pretty common on this map, so we'll be able to find one, no problem. You also play on PS4? Nope. Well, Way of the Hunter is only out for PC, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series SX, and I'm playing it on PC. I used to own a PS4, where I played a whole bunch of other games, But then I got a PS5 and I retired my so I retired my PS4 and just gave that to my mom. And since then I've been using my PS5, but I don't have Way of the Hunter on PS5. What do we have over here? I reckon probably another zone for those same mule deer. Yeah, resting often. Got it. I have PS5 and I play Way of the Hunter on it. Nice. Yeah, I think for games that actually have shooting mechanics, I do prefer PC. Just for keyboard and mouse. Usually I prefer a controller for most games, but... Oh! Snowshoe here eating. Oh, that's too bad. We are just in the... We are in their resting zone time now. And I don't feel like looking around for them right now. The other zones are probably somewhere around here. Because like I said, they do tend to be very close to one another. Wolves, okay. Where exactly are you guys? Oh, they are probably drinking down by the water. Let me see. I'm gonna have to go over here anyway, so maybe I can get them from the side. I have already uncovered this outlook, and we don't actually want to go there. Although I'm sure the view is going to be absolutely lovely. But that's not what I'm here for. Oh god, this is gonna kill me. I'm probably gonna get knocked unconscious just trying to get over here. It is a very beautiful area. Yeah, we cannot get up here. So we're gonna have to try to go around this. Ideally without spooking the wolves, because I want to see if there's a 4-star in there. Because if there is a 4-star in there, then that means we can skip out on having to monitor the others that we already know about. And we just got one of our crawling perks, which is nice. Yeah, we're gonna have to go all the way down here before we can get up again. Because this is way too steep. Where are the wolves? Over there by the water. Okay. Gosh, I'm not even sure if we'll be able to see them from over there, but we're gonna try. Because we don't want to go all the way to the other side of the river. Because we do need to stay on this side for now. But maybe we can see them from this little outlook here. Yeah, I think that should be... Not now. What are you doing? Oh, there's a 2-star adult in there? Okay. Are you this group of wolves? Do I already know about you and your 2-star adults? Oh, the last time I checked them, they didn't have a 2-star adult in them. They just had a bunch of matures. Can you please just go back to not being alert? Please go back to being calm. I want to see the rest of you. And don't walk away. That's rude. Oh, now they're spooked. Okay. There's a 1-star adult, adult female. Yeah, you know what? We already have like 3 groups with 2-star adults that we're looking at, so we're not gonna look at these guys anymore.